the Mediterranean, we have Spain, we have Italy, and we have England? Excuse me? Do you want some ethnic conflicts with your Western Europe? Yes. Yes, I do. Welcome everyone to this insane world. As you can see here, we've moved Yugoslavia and Albania to Western Europe, and also Greece here, extending out from France like a tumor, and we moved the great United Kingdom in the Balkans. I don't want to think how a Balkan UK would be like in real life, but this is a game, so we shall attempt it. Who are we gonna play as in this world? Well, we really only have three choices: the UK, Yugoslavia, and Greece. I really like the spot where Yugoslavia is in, so I think we're gonna go with Yugoslavia. With Mr. Prince Paul, we're going to go with historical focuses on, and we shall begin. Normally as Yugoslavia, you'd have to worry about this huge front here: Bulgaria, Romania, Hungary, Austria. Now though, it's the UK that has to worry about all these countries. They have three borders to worry about: the one with Hungary, the one with Romania, and the one with Bulgaria. For us though, we only have this small tiny corridor here. We also landlock Belgium? No, they still have these two provinces here that barely touch the sea. As Yugoslavia, we start out with a ton of debuffs: Croatian opposition, Macedonian opposition, Slovene opposition. Literally everybody in our country does not want to be in our country. I genuinely wonder how Yugoslavia existed for as long as it did. I feel like in this world you'd see some sort of collaboration between the Irish and the other Yugoslav groups. Imagine car bombs and landmines. We have quite a few options here as Yugoslavia. You can always just go and break up your country completely, or you could go to the left, which is on the right side of the focus tree for some reason, and you can erase all of your debuffs with one focus. Incredible, isn't it? So we are going to go communist. Now, what I'm wondering is, once the war begins, will the UK survive? They do have these three fronts here, but all of them are quite defensive. The north is mostly mountains. This is plains, but it's only a one province opening. We'll see. Greece is almost certainly going to capitulate, but they also have quite a defensive front. It's all mountains except for two provinces. This is how Europe looks like when it's zoomed out. I've looked at it for a while now, and my brain is still extremely confused. We've started converting towards communism. We need about 40%, and the Spanish Civil War has begun. Not much is going to change, except for this tiny part here that borders Greece. I'm pretty sure this means that these two sea tiles here are basically lakes. We should probably hire a communist advisor to become communist faster. This guy seems good enough. Ivo Lola Ribar. I thought only Spanish people had more than two names. League of Nations embargo resolution? Embargo Italy? Excuse me, Mussolini, I haven't even changed anything here. This is literally the default situation here, and Mussolini is losing. Incredible. To this day, the Italian AI manages to surprise me. Ethiopia has capitulated. Congratulations, Mussolini. Took you a while, but congratulations. We are now 40% communist, and we can abolish the monarchy. Is it realistic that in about a year you can completely destroy the monarchy in your country? You know, I say that, but didn't that literally happen to Russia in World War I? I'm looking at this and I can't thank God enough that we don't have Balkan English culture. Can you just try to imagine? We have abolished the monarchy, and we are now ruled by Mr. Josip Broz Tito. Look at how he's side-eyeing somebody away from the picture. He could be looking at you. We now have the choice. Do we join the Comintern or do we get a bunch of buffs? Considering we can literally join the Comintern later, we are going to go for the buffs. I just realized, by the way, we could have gone for this focus here, a United Kingdom. Wouldn't that be ironic? And with the path to communism complete, let's completely erase every single ethnic issue in the country. And just like that, all of our debuffs are gone, baby. Just buffs from now on. We now have the option to go for either 3 factories on the left or 16 steel. Considering we currently have almost no steel at all, we're going to choose the right side here. The Kingdom of Hungary secures Romanian support for rearmament. Hungary, I don't think it's us who you should be asking. You have a completely new neighbor to your south now. We are still going to protest about it though. We just got this event here, German pressure. It talks about a common border with Germany. Germany, I think you and Hungary should do a little bit of a map update. Czechoslovakia has been annexed and the Germans are pressuring us, so I think it's time to prepare the army. There's quite a few ways you can do Yugoslavia. We could use the Air Force, but I'm thinking we're going to go down another route. Tanks, baby! Albania has chosen to submit to Italy, which creates an interesting situation for Italy. Their main country is here and Albania is right up here. It's a bit like Ethiopia. Yeah, Albania is like Europe's Ethiopia. Romania just joined the Axis, so England already has a border to worry about, Aberdeen, and World War II has begun. The fighting between England and Romania has already begun. The moment Italy joins, France is going to have to worry about Albania up here, and this is going to be our tank template for the war, with these beautiful stats right here. If you notice, by the way, we're using fuel drums. Why are we using fuel drums? Because they are OP. The Germans are currently taking the Netherlands and they're soon to be at my border. Am I scared? Yes, I am. The Romanians are actually pushing into England. It's not looking that good right now. Sorry, did I say England? I meant Scotland. Or the United Kingdom. But you know what, British people? Anywhere else in the world, you are just known as England. I could be wrong on that though. Germany is currently pushing into France, and for some reason Denmark is fighting? Excuse me? Aren't they supposed to immediately surrender? Oh no, France is also being pushed from Albania. And France has capitulated. We now stand alone in Western Europe. Well, Greece is here too, I guess. Thankfully the UK seems to be holding, but Bulgaria is still not in the war. They might change the tides. I never thought I'd say that Bulgaria could change World War II, but it might. Italy, why are you extending in France? I don't think this is normal. I've never seen the AI do this. Bulgaria has now also joined the Axis, so soon enough a new front is going to open for England. Hungary also just joined, so UK, you know what? Good luck. They are defending quite well though, but Hungary just took some provinces here, and Bulgaria actually pushed through. The IMRO is back. We no longer have a core here. Thankfully, with a click of a button and some guns, we can get rid of all ethnic issues once more. Click. Don't question the ways we're solving the problem. Italy, by the way, has taken even more land in France. Are you planning something, Mr. Benito? You look like you are. In all honesty, Benito, you look like many things. To fix the issue with the IMRO, I have to keep 9 divisions in the state. The issue is these 9 divisions take 92% attrition. Yugoslavia, how did you exist for so long? And this is now our core once again. Italy just declared war on Greece and Germany joined them. Greece, though, is surprisingly holding on. Don't know for how long they can keep doing this, but they are holding on for now. And Greece is now being pushed. I think they held for about a month. They're still holding Athens, though. The German AI usually gets stuck in Athens. They can't keep pushing. I wonder if it's going to happen now that Greece is all the way here. They actually seem to be stuck. For now, I don't understand how this happens every single game. No, wait, they took one province. The UK, by the way, holding quite well. And they actually took the state from Italy, which means they're starting to naval invade. And they are naval invading. They're going for North Italy. Maybe that's not such a good idea. They are losing. How many troops have they even lost? 970,000. They must be constantly fighting down here. Meanwhile, Italy is doing this. They also released Albania as a puppet. It's September 1941. Shouldn't Germany have declared war on Stalin by now? And what about me? Shouldn't somebody declare war on me too? Just as I said it, Finland declared war on the Soviet Union. And so did Germany. Well, Mr. Stalin, do you mind if we join the faction? No, you don't. Let's go. I think our front here is quite ready. So let's join the war. Oh, look at that. We have quite a selection here. The Italian war on Ethiopia, the German-Soviet war, or the German-Soviet war. I think we're going to go with the German-Soviet war. Okay, we're in the war, but Albania is not in it. Okay, we can just declare war on them. Mr. Telik, declare war. We've taken most of Albania. The Axis is not attacking at all. Yes, they're too busy dealing with all of this. And I see quite a few units here, so we shall try to do a beautiful encirclement. Our tanks are insanely good. They're completely decimating the Germans. And while extremely painful, the encirclement has been achieved. Gimme gimme! And time for the final push. 30 or so divisions are gone. The Soviets in the meantime seem to be holding. Not great, but they are holding, especially in the south here. And the encirclement is done. Another encirclement here. Things are not looking good for Germany. And we have left the Soviet Union to form the Pan-Slavic Workers' Congress. Some things never changed, do they, Tito? What an interesting name, by the way, Tito. It doesn't sound that Slavic. And the encirclement is gone. Our front lines are currently looking like this. We've pushed all the way to the Netherlands. Once we finish this encirclement here, we're going to focus on taking down France. Another beautiful encirclement, and these tanks are completely overpowered. This is the template, by the way. We've taken Paris. It is now part of glorious Yugoslavia. We've cut off the Greek part of the German front, but our own front is really stretched, so we have to deal with it ASAP. They actually cut us off in the Netherlands, but we do have the ports, so we should be safe here. We've managed to push all the way to Greece, and along with that, the Atlantic Ocean. God, does that feel wrong to say. Once we clear this pocket, we can focus on saving the Netherlands. And look at that, the UK is now invading Bulgaria. And Romania too. Greece is also safe, by the way. The north is, well, it's under new management. And the Dutch front has been saved. The map is looking quite beautiful. The biggest worry right now is we Vichy France. If they decide to join the war, we are screwed. And I'm noticing here the UK and the US are justifying on them. We just did another big push to Germany and did this encirclement. Judging by their front line, I think they're missing quite a few troops. We just did another huge encirclement. Not as many troops, but the land is quite big. The Soviets are now pushing into Romania and the UK keeps continuing to expand into Hungary and Romania. I genuinely thought this would be a lot harder, but the UK managed to survive. Not only to survive, but to do all of this. And the encirclement has been cleared. Beautiful. Last 11 units and gone. The Axis has lost 9.2 million men. Oh no, oh no, 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 no. It happened. We're at war with Vichy France. Ugh, that's not good. Actually, never mind. We are holding quite easily. And Vichy France has been dealt with. We did lose one tank though. I like how Hungary looks like this and they still refuse to capitulate. Same with Romania, but at least they still have their capital. Wait a second, who's this? Greece? They actually invaded Italy and it's successful. They have a port. 2 ports actually. The liberation of Warsaw? Oh, look at that. Russia is pushing a lot right now. Germany just doesn't have enough troops left. Just look how weak this front line looks. And Berlin is about to be taken and it has been taken. Bulgaria is on its last legs. So too is Romania. How have they not capitulated? No, never mind. They have. Hungary hasn't though and it's looking like this. The fall of Rome. Oh, Italy. Not looking good for you, Mr. Mussolini, huh? And Vichy France has capitulated and our way to Italy is blocked. Of course it is. At least now I can send my units here because this whole time there's been huge gaps in the front line. And finally the UK is invading Germany. It truly looks like an Enzig scenario for Germany right now. Maybe worse than Enzig. And Germany has capitulated. Where's the peace deal? Italy is still alive? Oh, and literally a day after that, civil war. But even though they got the civil war and they're looking like this, they are still alive. They are still a great power with 13 units. And it is over. The Axis is no more. Let's do the peace deal. And the war is over. This is how Europe looks like. We have fully Balkanized Western Europe. It's just us and Greece. If Yugoslavia had ethnic tensions before, well now it has 10 times that. Especially with the Belgians. We gave Germany to a neutral country that we know will not attack us. Mexico. Eastern Europe looks like this. We have Soviet Romania and Romania. And also a tiny East Germany here. And Africa looks like this for some reason. Why did all the French colonies become independent? Well, regardless of that, thank you very much for watching. A huge thanks to DAZN and MapIgnite for supporting the channel. If you'd like to support the channel, you can press the join button and become a member. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you very much for watching and see you in the next video. Mwah.